members of this band from Crypto right now.
I'm Prithviraj from the Halcyon Days and I play keyboards.
I'm Adarsh and I play bass for Halcyon Days.
I'm Sairam, I play guitar and the vocalist for Halcyon Days.
I'm Pranav, I'm the lead guitar player of the Halcyon Days.
I'm Vishnu, I play drums for the Halcyon Days and for Trojan Horse.
We waited for like 4 years to find a band. Initially, Prithvi and I wanted to form this band, so like, we kept searching for new band members. We couldn't find anyone at all. Like at the time.
It's almost like a family basically over here in Chennai. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, basically for a while it seemed like the scene was picking up. And right now there's only probably like 3 or 4 metal bands. And that's how it was in the beginning, so we're back to square one.
That on an average, every ticket for a show right now would be at least 500 for a local gig to watch just about 2 or 3 bands. Where it used to be say half the price, which was at least affordable for the local fan to come watch. So.
Very erratic. There's no specific like cycle which happens. Like we get these number of gigs per year or per month or something. It's like whenever the gig's happening, like they call people, we approach them. It's there's sometimes we just go for months without playing any gigs. Yeah. Sometimes just like we have like 5 gigs a month. Most of these the metal fans here in Chennai, at least I've noticed that they're below 21, and the pubs are the
No venues.
There's hardly any venue. The pubs don't allow people below 21 to enter usually.
The most.
He'd always be the one to start the mosh. Yeah. He'd always, crowd surf and all the do some insane stuff. He turned many times the bouncers for starting the mosh. That's how brutal he is.
No, come on, this has been way too far.
My name is Bhargav. I've been a metalhead for the past 8 years. For the past 20 years, I've been alive. The scene is, it's okay, it's good. We got brilliant music in the scene, but then the crowd is a little limited, and the organizing is very unbalanced. So we have a tough time with venues and stuff. I was not born then. I mean, I started the scene when there was bands like Maelstrom, Armor of God, Carnage. That time it was around 5, 6 years back. Crowd-wise, Lamb of God. The second gig they played, I tore my lip and stuff. It was pretty brutal. But then sound-wise and because of the band, I think my favorite gig was Gojira there in Bangalore, which was amazing.
Coming out, guys. Really appreciate it. It's been so long since we saw so many people at a metal gig. Thank you, Chennai.
I just love the energy in it. Yeah, I'm kind of a pissed off kid, could say, because all this shit. No, I didn't like school. That's like the start of it. I didn't like school at all. The only thing I had was metal for me. So, yeah. And then it became a part of life. I couldn't leave it anymore.
And they call you the mosh starter of Chennai.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I've not broken a bone in a gig, but I've bruised an eye, torn my lip. That's about it.
Keep the scene brutal, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Nice meeting you.
Airport night.
Recapitation was so and we are back from the train. Yes, no, he doesn't speak alone. He has ground.
Dude, you don't have to like think. You know, in a man of war, only one vocalist should do something. Take two more vocalists.
I could ask Chimera.
Yeah, Chimera cover.
The music is gonna be good that people listen to. That's how it is. Whatever you do. However, Nandara you bring into the picture, it's not gonna make any change. Music is good, people will like it. That's how simple it is.
I don't know who, dude. We'll all be one star,
I'll
right?
tell you, here's the thing, okay, it's just people who have never got a chance to actually play. Also can play for
That's it.
Just move, like immediately move.
They kept moving,
Yeah,
switching.
yeah, and there's hardly any gap between the songs also.
Like 3 open songs, that's all. It's like 3.5 minute songs you can actually do.
Then if you say that we play what time, that is naalike varla. That's different. Come out to that. 10 songs, I'm not certain, but then if 10 songs people can pull up, then it's good.
I don't know, but you can ask Bhargav to put up one stall on the corner and be dude.
Irrespective of who I'm talking about, only Mula, right? we have to figure out when we're going to, how we're going to approach the opportunity. Yeah,
you can actually talk to like a watch company.
No, I mean, since there's like a shot where we're going to have like different, all the bands, it's like moving from one video to another, But the video quality is so bad.
That was the best we had. That was the best we had.
No, but there's some pretty, as in
One
like...
blood covenant video is there. We can't go more than 144p.
About what I do. Okay. Hey, I'm Prithviraj. I run a company called Exodus. Of course, Exodus is all about entertainment and music festivals. And I vocal for a band called Blood Covenant. And there's another new project that I'm working on called Army. Yep, that's all about myself. I mean, it was 1992. Well, little before that, one of my schoolmates gave me a tape of was that Sepultura's tape. Yeah, that's where it's all started. No, my first band was called Bone Saw.
Okay.
Yeah, which was formed in 92, 93, that part of time. Yeah, immediately we thought it's going to be just easy noise, making a music. It's all about rebellious and making some major noise. To be very honest, raw power, we started thinking about raw power in 1990s. In 2006, where the heavy metal musicians been suppressed a lot. In a sense, it's simple. I mean, we were not given an opportunity or stage or anything, and even if it happened, it wasn't that good because we were being restricted to not to growl, not to do this, not to headbang, not to mosh. All sort of restrictions were there, but that's a part of time. I took the initiative of raw power, but it was the team that made this whole movement very successful. I would thank the previous team, which who used to help me to do all sort of things, from the police permissions to the venues to everything, and things like that. It was a team effort. Raw power is completely a team effort, and they formed the Wolfpack. Raw power is the name of the concert, and Wolfpack is the team which behind the raw power's concert. In Chennai, when we do raw power, our boys are like seriously on rattling the head on the on the front end, and the way they mosh and stuff like that. You should be there to witness. The thing is, one thing I would advise to the young people is to really study the roots of the metal. I mean, they immediately think that any other genre is like, man, I can't listen to it. No, I don't like rock, I don't like reggae, and I don't like electronic. No, they should study the roots. They should respect other genres also, so that you need to widen your perspective to to understand what you're doing and do your stuff faithfully. And yeah, that's all I can say.
And I would also like to thank all the metalheads here who have come out in huge numbers to support the local bands. Yeah? To make this night more special, we have a very, very, very big German band called Suidakra. Yeah?
Hi, this is Arkadius from the German band Suidakra, and we're a German Celtic metal band, melodic death metal with Celtic influences, and we're here in India. Funny thing is, there is no meaning, because it's only my name backwards. When you read Arkadius backwards, it's Suidakra. A lot of people, just watching into the dictionary like, does it have to do something with suicide, darkness? No way, man.
Ready for some German Celtic metal?
My biggest advice, I've been asked on this tour because I was also on the jury for the Wacken Metal Battle during the first 2 shows, and they also asked me about an advice to Indian bands. The only advice I can give, it's based on my experience I made with Suidakra. It's like that the main thing, is like that you have to love what you do. No matter how successful you are or stuff like this, there's a lot of business shit going on there that sometimes, destroys your motivation, stuff like that. But as soon as you, love what you do, you will find your way, own way, and you will enjoy it. And that's the reason why Suidakra is still existing for 20 years after 11 albums. When we're just writing a new album, we still have the feeling like it's the first album ever, because we just kept this kind of feeling, fresh feeling, and it's like, having a good time with the best friends,
My name is Marcel Schleif, I'm from Germany, and I run a production company which is called Record Film, which is specialized on pop cultural issues and especially music. Well, India is a very interesting country, I have to confess. There've been like, I don't know, let's say 100 people showing up at each of the concerts, and they're very enthusiastic. So normally you have to, in Germany or over in Europe, it's a little bit like people seem to be very expert style in music listening. You have a lot of people like, well, I knew that, they were better before, like that. And here, it's people like going wild. You see that it's coming from their heart, and they want to be part of it, they want to be close, they want to get in touch with the artist. So that's really a good experience for the band itself too. What I found out is Indian musicians seem to be a little bit shy for their own musical heritage. Like, the music is very good, the performers are very good, but it all sounds like international metal. It could be a thrash metal band from all over the world. And I was just anxious to see bands coming up on stage playing a sitar or even having Indian music intros and stuff like that. And there's so many bands having been inspired by Indian music, let alone the Beatles staying here and having a large influence on their later music. And obviously there's not too much self-confidence in your own musical heritage. Bands should think about that. I think that could make a very distinct Indian style of metal.
You ready for the next one? Yes! What about you in the back? Yes! You're fucking sitting at a metal show. Yes! Dude, what the fuck? You want to see your hands, your hair, your legs, your tits, whatever? Yeah, especially yours, my friend. Yeah.
kind of easy for Suidakra because we have all these concept albums. So we don't play with cliches like we are a metal band, drinking, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You know, we concentrate on the story itself, and that's the reason why on the latest video, Much of Conquest, we had this Roman legions and stuff like that going on. So it's like a dream come true for me because I'm also a movie fan. You know, I'm collecting Blu-rays and movies and shooting video. Of course, it's hard work, you know. We were shooting the last video, it was -7 degrees outside. We were standing like this, freezing our asses off. But at the end, when you see the result, it's worthy. Yeah, and we hope to come back as soon as possible. You know, we have still one show left in Bangalore tomorrow, and we had a great time, the time of our life here. Cheers, man. Cool. Thank you, man. That was a pretty cool interview, man. The food was very spicy, you know. But it tastes good. It tastes good, but it's too spicy for us Germans. You know, we are pussies.